right, y'all, because get in here so we can talk about this latest episode of Baddies Midwest. Before we get started, make sure y'all like the video, subscribe to the channel, turn your post notifications on, and get down in these comments because y'all already know we're going to have to talk about it. And let's go ahead and get into it. Now, we kicking it off with Natalie calling Tinkerbella. She all excited, telling her that Nickcannon done invited them to come on stage for a Wildin' Out appearance. And I was confused at first, y'all, because I'm like, now why the hell y'all so excited? Y'all done already did a whole damn season of Wildin' Out, whatever y'all called Wildin' Out on Zeus before. But then I realized, okay, this ain't that bullshit. This is actually a real episode of Wildin' Out that y'all gonna get to interact with. Y'all get to perform. Y'all get to go on stage and be involved in some of the games. So, okay, I said that's different. I get it. Natalie tells Tinka, I need you to get the girls all ready. We're going on stage. Nickcannon, he's invited us to Wildin' Out. Get the girls ready. Tinka all excited. You know how she is. Yes, honey, I always wanted to perform in an arena. I already said that. You gotta love Tinka. And I love how Natalie kind of making her into like a little mini house mama. So she get on the phone. She like, yes, I'm about to get the girls ready. It is what it is. Rollie, Scotty, and Jela, they come to Natalie's room. First they send up talking about Avery, who's mad about the name tag. She's still mad. And what I don't like that they doing with Avery right here is they making it seem like, you know, Avery said, oh, she didn't want to come on her and fight, but then all she's doing is coming on her fighting. No, y'all are playing these damn games, and y'all are too damn old for that. Natalie want to keep saying, everyone thought it was funny. It was old school Bad Girls Club pranks. That's what we did. We put juice in, we put hot sauce in people's juice. We played games. It's funny. It's not funny, Natalie. You were probably the only damn one that thought it was funny. Everybody else was just going along with your old decrepit ass. I don't know what the hell you was thinking, but you done pissed the girl off, and now the girl want to come around and cave your damn face in. You better be careful. They also try to make it seem like Avery bullying them into not giving Lex a chain. And my whole thing of it is, whatever the hell she did to y'all at work, and y'all ought to be ashamed of yourself. I'm so sick of the OGs this season. Y'all just sitting the hell back on the screen for no reason. Y'all not giving us no damn action. It's only been a few of y'all that done did anything. And then, not to mention, y'all scared of Avery to death. Don't nobody want to challenge her. Y'all letting her get away with a whole lot of bullshit that y'all wouldn't let nobody else get away with. And quite frankly, I feel like all of y'all is getting punked out. And it's not even about multiple baddies. It's honestly about one. Y'all are scared to death to ruffle Avery feathers. And now that y'all did, y'all trying to tiptoe y'all way out of it, and it ain't cute. Rollie's still mad that Jazz tried to give her chain away to prettyp. And I still get where she's coming from, because it's like, after all, this ain't no nice girl club. Okay, this is baddies. They were giving you a chain. They were not giving it to prettyp. You know what I'm saying? It's going to come a time when prettyp get her damn chain. But for you to say, you know, oh, I want to nominate prettyp to get my chain, it really do make it seem like you really don't care about the chain. And then later on in the episode, Jazz get caught saying some more stuff where it kind of seemed like she ain't really even worried about the chain. And in that instance, I feel like you shouldn't have really got one, honestly. And to top it off, you really didn't even deserve it, especially over biglex. But it is what it is. Scotty says Summer done swung on her for giving Jazz the chain. And I'm like, damn, I must have missed that for one, because it looked like Summer just ran over and swung on Jazz. But for two, this is yet another instance where y'all letting a newbie bully y'all out of who the hell y'all want to give a chain to. And even though in this instance, Summer wasn't wrong, because like we said, Jazz did not deserve the chain over Lex, it's another instance of y'all sitting up letting the OGs get their way. They doing what they want to do to have their way, period. Somebody brought up Slim, and that's when Rollie's like, you know, speaking of Slim, Natalie, yeah, Rollie, what's going on with you and Slim? I need to know so they can be on your side of things. And Rollie basically let it be known that when they sat down and tried to hash things out, she felt like Slim was only apologizing to her because she wanted to be back on the show. And you ain't lying. Rollie, you reading that absolutely right. Slim was not genuine. She did not really give a fuck. She wouldn't have cared because she wouldn't have did it. And the reason you could tell that Slim really didn't care, because in the confessional, Slim is saying stuff like, this big fat bitch, why she want me to be her assistant and blah, blah, blah. What you want me to bring you snacks? Like, she's still throwing shade. She's still throwing shots. And that means that you really ain't sorry, to be honest. At least Rollie kept it real and told you to your face, no, bitch, I'll never forgive you. I'll never be your friend again. So whatever the hell Rollie said, she could say that because she kept it real to your face. So it wasn't considered talking about you behind your back, whereas you sitting up crying, fake crying at that, because when the tear coming out, you sitting up fake crying, trying to offer up its apology, and we all know that you really don't even mean it in the first place. But she tell the girls that after all of that, Slim agreed to be her assistant just so she could be back on the show. And my whole thing of it is, y'all mark my words, Natalie is going to find a damn way to squeeze her in some type of fucking assistant next season. Watch what I'm telling you. She is pissed deep down that Rollie done had the idea to make Slim her assistant and she don't have one yet. She finna finagle some type of way, turn some type of bitch into her assistant. Probably gonna be a whole competition. You watch what I say, y'all. She is gonna have an assistant the next thing we know. She also tell them about nickcannon bringing them out that night. They all get excited. Like I said, this ain't just like one of they ratchet ass Zeus wilding out shows. This is actually the real wilding out episode. So they have a reason to be excited. Emma, Lex, and Pretty P, they in the kitchen talking. Emma shitty booty ass. Let me tell you something, Emma. I'm so sick and tired of you. You literally don't have nothing more to talk about on this damn show. And you come on here and not only did you say it one time, you done said this shit 8 times. Y'all got a shit. I've been holding this shit in. I can't wait to go take this shit. We got to hurry up with this scene. I'm finna shit everywhere. Let me get out of here so I can go shit. If y'all don't get her out of this damn scene for one with all this leather on, funky booty ass heifer, then you had the audacity to have the same outfit on all damn episode that you done went up. I hope you had some wet wipes. Okay, I hope you cleaned up real good because I know your ass got a lingering funk to you. I honestly couldn't believe it, y'all. I really was thrown off. I could not believe it. Lex asked P about Diamond. She like, how you feel like y'all situation's going? And Pretty P like, I don't really know. You know, it really is what it is. And I really don't see no reason for them to keep fighting. You don't beat the girl up. You definitely won the fight. It's no reason, at this point, for y'all to keep on carrying on y'all's drama. Now, we do learn something a little bit later. We're going to get into it, though, about why the drama might continue. But at this point, I don't see why it should. Jazz come in, sit down, and get to talking to him. And Lex, I guess she asking all the questions in this scene. She get to asking Jazz about how she feel about getting her chain. And, you know, Jazz start kind of downplaying it. First, she like, you know, I'm happy as hell that I got the chain. But at the same time, you know, material things don't move me. I already got chains. I sleep at a California king bed at home. So this don't really faze me. And see, when you say stuff like that, Jazz, it do make it seem like you really don't care. So they really should have gave somebody else the chain at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying? It's good that you got chains. It's good. We all know that you one of the girls that came on here as a maid bitch. You didn't come on here needing a check so that you could go get your fashions. You came on her season 1 done up. A lot of the girls come on her season 1 looking bad as hell, and it ain't until season 2, maybe even 3, that they actually looking like something, having a makeup artist, all of this. But you coming on her out the gate looking good, but I just wish you would be a little bit more humble. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, you in the same house with all the other girls. You doing the same shit as all the other girls. You know what I'm saying? You competing in the same damn baddies race as all the other girls. So all this whole making it seem like you a little bit better than them, that's what's turning you or turning other girls off about you. They also asked Jazz how she feel about Summer snatching her chain. And she like, honestly, I feel like I make her a thief. And any bitch that's a thief, you a raggedy bitch. And I kind of agree with that. You know, Summer did not have to go over there and snatch the chain up off your neck like she did. But at the same time, again, it was kind of given that you did not want it as bad even as the other girls. You know, and even Lex spoke up and said something like, you know, I understand why the girls felt this way because, you know, you were already going to give your chain to Pretty P. They had nominated you for the chain, and I feel like you should have taken the chain and not tried to diminish your light to give the chain over to Pretty P. That's just what everybody's feeling, period. Kudos for Lex going ahead and saying it to your face and not behind your back. Lex also say her and Avery can go rounds every day. They asking about them, and I just really don't want to see it. I'm tired of it. You know what I'm saying? Even though they probably been having the best fights of the season, they keep ending up the same way, and I'm tired of seeing them. I'm ready for another person to challenge Avery, period. Now, speaking of Avery, she outside talking to Tinker and Diamond. They asking her if she really gonna fight an OG if she find out that, or when she find out who moved the name tags. And she's like, yeah, I'm gonna fight an OG because they started all this shit. And my whole thing of it is they're not really the ones that started all this shit. They're the ones that kind of start. What Diamond said when she was talking to Akbarv back when they fought, she ain't the OGs ain't the one that put the battery in your back. They charged it because you already had started this whole drama with Lex. We are forgetting that Avery is the one that started with Lex in the first damn place. You know what I'm saying? It wouldn't have never been no beef and no drama with y'all two if you hadn't have started with that girl on the bus the first day. And that shit just done went on and on and on. The OGs charged the battery by switching the name tag. Not even OGs. Natalie charged the battery by putting the damn name tag on your door. And see, my whole thing of it is, I don't know why she was so sure that Natalie wasn't the one that did it. I feel like Tinker and Diamond was trying to throw hints at her. They was like, okay, but what if Natalie really did do it? Avery. But Natalie didn't do it. And they're like, okay, but what if she did though? And she like, but she didn't. Like, why are you so sure that Natalie didn't do it? Do you not watch anything that has to do with Natalienunn before you came on her? You don't know how the hell she is. This is crazy to me. But now that the episode done air, I am so excited to see how this play out at the reunion. If you really gonna run up on Natalie, because you clearly see her ass sticking that damn sign with that big ass Kool-Aid grin on her face on your door. So I want to see, baby, is you really gonna be an ET and run up? I'm curious. Tinker also asked her, like, what is her reason for keep on fighting Lex? Do she want to fight Lex because she feel like she lost? Or do she feel like it's over principle? And of course, Avery ain't gonna say she feel like she lost. She over here with the glasses on, with the black eye, while Lex is sitting over here perfectly fine, talking about, I don't feel like I lost shit. Avery, girl, baby, just go ahead and say it. You want to fight the girl because you felt like you didn't get your fur one in like you wanted to because you lost. That just is what it is. That's why you want to keep fighting her, not over no damn principle, because again, you started with this girl. It is not about the room. It did not start with the room. The shit started back on the bus on day one, and you been getting your ass whooped ever since then. The first fight y'all ever had, you might have got her. You got her that first fight, but I feel like she even still dinked you on that in your eye. She keep blacking your damn eyes every time the ground crack. That's why you want to keep fighting the girl. Now, they do all agree that out of everybody, they feel like Summer should have been the one that got the chain. And I kind of agree with this as well, even over Lex, because Summer been the most chaotic newbie that has come into the house. She don't give a damn what the hell going on. She gonna talk. She gonna say what she want to say, and she gonna fight. Next thing you know, Summer pop out on a patio with them. She sit down and she start asking Ivory, you know, like, Ivory, why did you get in between me when I was running up on Jazz? And Ivory basically is like, bitch, because you was running up on her and I'm tired of it. She like, you need to quit messing with her. Girl, Summer delusional ass gonna holler, no, she need to quit messing with me. Girl, that girl is not thinking about you. Every time the ground crack, here you come at the girl and you jealous, and that just is what it is. Y'all both from the same city. Y'all both from Detroit. She's known, you not. Y'all didn't get along how you thought y'all was gonna get along, and now you can't stand it and you keep on messing with the damn girl. But also, Avery, just go ahead and admit it, and Tinker and them pulled it out of you. You was also mad because it was between Lex and Jazz getting the chain. So, of course, you're going to take up for Jazz getting the chain over Lex. Because, hell, Lex is the one to keep on blacking your damn eyes. She the reason why them motherfuckers have clothes right now. Tinker let them know that they need to get dressed because they about to go be wilding out. All the girls get excited. They head on into the house to get dressed. Natalie on the sprinter waiting for the OGs to get dressed. They come on the bus. They all talking about being excited. They going on wilding out. Ahna back in the back talking about Lex wanted to press her. And yes, she probably did. Because Ahna, the thing about you, you keep inserting yourself into stuff. Every time I look up, it don't matter who in the hell is having a fight. You hear Ahna's voice in the background. For whatever reason, I don't know. And you are too small for your damn mouth. She did not lie. Girl, you're going to get your ass whooped at the end of the day. Ahna, you can definitely hold your own, for real. But when I say you cannot take half of these bitches that's on this season when it come to fighting, you cannot. They all arrive at the venue with Lemmy. He get out. They all making a little circle. They hugging on Lemmy, you know, saying they little hellos. And then, of course, he got to give a speech. Anytime Lemmy is on camera and he's not blurred out by the face, he's got to give a speech. You know, what's up, baddies? I'm so proud of you guys. I got a surprise for head baddie Natalie. You know, we're gonna go in here. We're gonna get on stage with Nickcannon. You guys know Nickcannon? Yeah, we're gonna get on stage with Nick, and you know we're gonna have a good time. 1, 2, 3. Come on, what are we doing? Let's do baddies. You know that he gotta get in the baddie shot o'clock chin. That's what Lemmy do. He love this shit. Why he act like he don't? Lemmy is the biggest baddie of all time. Okay. He even a bigger baddie than Natalie. Trust me. Now, the newbies, they get on their sprinter. Avery come on the sprinter with a whole attitude. For one, it's probably the way you was dressed, all right? You was not dressed apart to go on no live TV. That's one. Two, your eye probably black. That mug probably still bothering you, watering up. Y'all know how the eyes get when you done got hit in it. She got a whole lot going on, but she switched her ass on the sprinter. I don't want to ride with you bitches. I just want your liquor. She poured herself a shot and sloshed her ass on off the bus. Ain't nobody mad. Who cares? Everybody looking like, okay, girl, you did all that for what? I honestly be feeling like also Avery be trying to pull rank, and she be trying to see what kind of shit she can get away with, knowing that she was one of the girls that came from Now That's TV and one of the most highly anticipated girls to come on this season. I be feeling like she's just pulling a lot of shit just because she feel like she can. But why not? They letting her get away with the shit. Now, Jazz on the bus talking about how she used to be a wildin' out girl. Yet again, here you go, bragging about some stuff. Even though it's something to brag about. You know what I'm saying? None of them was a wildin' out girl. Not even none of the OG girls done ever did that. So it is a kudos. But once again, it's something that the other girls can be like, now see, here she go. Now, out of the blue, Tinker asked prettyp if her sister is in jail. And we find out that prettyp's sister is the one that karate chop kicked Diamond round to the gut when they was leaving the club the other night. And prettyp's like, no, she's not in jail. The police had her, but she's not in jail. They get to talking about how they need to retaliate on prettyp's sister. And she's like, you know, I never told her to do that. She did that on her own, which rightfully so. Diamond, you keep on running up every time that girl was in a fight with somebody else, sneaking her in the back of her damn head. Of course, she probably telling her sister, telling her peoples what the hell going on. You don't think when one of them see you, they gonna run up and you gonna get done up? See, that's how your ass lost a tooth now, doing the damn most. Not to mention, we find out that the girl ain't nothing but about 18 years old. I mean, she is a damn child. You know what I'm saying? Y'all know when y'all that age, you got a mind of your own. You just gonna do something, anything else. She probably want to be on Baddies her damn self. So, of course, she gonna show out if she got the chance to show out. But you ought to want a sister that's gonna ride for you like that. I ain't even mad at the girl. I just hate that the girl went to jail. Now, is the girl really in jail? Did she get locked up or not? I need confirmation on that. All right? I heard the police had her and cuffed her, but did they take her off to jail? The OGs, they behind the scenes on set at Wildin' Out. They taking direction from Nickcannon. He letting them know when they gonna come out on stage. They doing sound check for all the girls that's gonna perform, and they just getting dressed. Everybody look pretty, especially Rollie. Y'all, I feel like Rollie is probably one of the baddest bitches, face card wise, on the damn show now. It's really crazy how pretty that damn girl is. The newbies finally get there. Akbarv and Avery finally get there. These two wannabe celebrity ass heifers gotta ride by themselves. But once they get there, Lemmy already calling everybody to the stage and introducing everybody. Jaidyn kick off the performances. Of course, she snipped like a Barbie. She do pretty good, but I agree with Biggie. She could have gave a little bit more when it comes to the performance on Wildin' Out. Biggie and Tesehki, they perform. Y'all know one thing about Biggie, when it come to that performance shit, she gonna give it to you every single time. I be feeling like her and Tesehki performing together is like yin and yang. But it's maybe because I don't see the whole performance from Tesehki, because I just feel like she's always turned down way more than Biggie is when they do the song. Natalie get ready to perform. Y'all know how she do. Let me cut her off. He get on the mic. I'm sorry, Nat. It's all right, Lem. They're already playing my song all over the world anyway. What's up? He get on the mic and end up gifting her a new Baddies chain. one of the big baddies chain deluxe, baby. It's nice. It ain't on no little rope like all the rest of the girls. And, you know, Natalie, oh my God, you got Scotty putting the chain on for her and shit. It was a big gesture. But this y'all time. Get the hell off the stage because we got to keep on going with the show. Scotty, Tinker, Akbarv, and Ahna, they end up playing one of the games with Hitman Holla. And when I say y'all, I was cringed out. Oh my God. Especially with Akbarv. Bitch, you up here looking like Miss Pearly. Okay, off Friday. Bent all over, back hunched all over, all in Hitman face. Hitman. If I suck on that thing that make you holler. It's like, girl, oh my, then your breath all up in the man's face. Hopefully you had a mint in your mouth. Y'all, I really couldn't keep watching it, honestly. I was embarrassed, and it wasn't even me up there. Now he congratulating the girls after they all done. He in the back room once again giving one of his speeches, telling them how proud he is, how good the season going. They gonna be partying with Nickcannon and the rest of the cast that night. And the ladies basically head off to go to the club. I did see the newbies getting on their bus with some Dominoes. They finally had ordered them some pizza and little wings, little bread, little cheesy bread or something. And I'm telling you, they walking with the pizza, turn it up. You could tell them bitches is starving, ain't ate in damn days. And that's basically the end of the episode, y'all. They get to the club. You could see them briefly partying, of course, turning up. It looked like a good old time. But basically, this was just another filler episode. It wasn't bad. It wasn't the best. Y'all get down in the comments and let me know what y'all thought about the episode. Make sure y'all like the video, subscribe to the channel, and turn your post notifications on so y'all don't miss when I come back with the next one.